Hello, I just got out of the shower, which is why I look like this. I'm going to be attempting to do the 24-hour readathon, and so since I'm such a slow reader, my main goal is not that ambitious. My main goal is just to finish Again But Better, and I'm already pretty close to finishing it. So if I finish Again But Better with time to spare, I'm going to be picking up where I left off in The Titan's Curse by Riordan. I've started this already, but I sort of put it on pause a while ago, and realistically, that's all I can really picture myself doing within 24 hours. But if some miracle happens and my ADD just disappears overnight miraculously, and I'm just in the zone, and I'm super focused, and I'm speeding through these books. If that happens, then I will pick up The Battle of the Labyrinth by Riordan. I'm not going to stay up till midnight like most people do. I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable time so that I can wake up relatively early tomorrow morning and just read all day long tomorrow. The reason I'm doing that is, first of all, I'm trying to fix my nocturnal tendencies, and intentionally staying up till midnight is kind of counterproductive in that goal. And also, I just feel like it's more practical and realistic. I don't know about you, but I can't read very well. I can't focus when I'm tired, so I need to get like a full night's sleep so that my brain is fresh tomorrow morning, so that I can read as much as possible, which is the main point of a 24-hour readathon. My mom's looking at me weird. Hi, Mom. Good morning, and let the readathon commence. I've already read like a page of Again But Better before getting out of bed, and I've taken off the cover dust jacket thingy because I don't like reading with that on. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. And welcome to my kitchen table. I've got my book, I've got my peanut butter toast, I've got my coffee, and I'm gonna read here for a bit while I eat my breakfast. I just realized I haven't really been updating you guys on my progress very much. Like, I'm thinking I should probably tell you the time and like what page I'm on so you guys get an idea. So I think I started this readathon on page 269, and now I'm on page 279. I woke up and read that page in bed at about 8:30 in the morning, I believe. And right now it is like 10 o'clock. I'm thinking I might change my location at some point. I might just read one more section and then go find another place to read. I kind of want to read outside because the weather is fairly nice, and I like reading outside. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I have moved locations. I'm not outside yet, but don't worry, there's still plenty of time to read outside. My mom just left. I have the living room to myself, which is fairly rare, so I thought I would take advantage of this opportunity and read on the couch in the solitude of my living room. That was just our neighbor returning our camera because my sister left it at their place. And apparently she also left her onesie there because he also returns this onesie. My sister is snuggling the cat.
Oh, hi.
These characters are literally flirting using Lost references, and I love that show, so I am loving this. They just referenced The Fault in Our Stars. I'm loving all the pop culture references in this book. Okay, so it is approximately 11:15 now. I am on page 291, and I'm already getting kind of hungry, so I think I'm gonna take a quick lunch break. You good? Can I put jam on my toast, please? Get away from my toast. Hi, Toby. My sister took my spot in the kitchen table, so I'm sitting at a different table. This is my lunch. It's probably not the greatest lunch, I'm probably going to have a snack later because this is probably not going to keep me full for very long. It's just butter and jam on toast. And I also have water here with cucumbers and lemon juice in it. So if you guys are wondering what all these blue sticky note thingies are in my book, I often try to set like daily reading goals for myself, and I mark those daily reading goals with sticky notes in my book. So these sticky notes have dates on them. It marks the day that I'm supposed to be at that spot. But these goals are from quite some time ago, and they're completely irrelevant now because I didn't meet these goals, obviously. It is now 12:35. I am at page 303. I'm thinking as soon as I finish my green tea, I'm gonna go find some place outside to read. Hello, I am outside. I got myself set up on a blanket. I brought the Titan's Curse with me, just in case I stay out here for a really long time and end up finishing Again But Better. So I have the Titan's Curse here just in case I need it. I also brought a granola bar to snack on in case I get hungry. And I also brought my sister because she's bored. I'm on page 307 of Again But Better. That was so cool. I've never seen raccoons around here before. This is the situation right now. She's using my legs as a backrest. Yeah. She's also reading. What are you reading? Yep, that's what she's reading. What? Yep, I'm still reading Again But Better. I'm on page 317 now. I don't know what time it is. Catherine, do you know the time?
I have my phone.
All right, she's gonna check the time for us. We saw 3 raccoons. There was one bigger one and 2 slightly smaller ones, so I'm thinking it was a mom and her babies. It is 1:35. Hello, it is 2 o'clock approximately, and I am on page 325, I believe. We are taking a quick trip to the corner store, which is like 2 seconds away in that direction, because Catherine is a candy addict. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take a pee break because I kind of need a pee, and then I'm gonna continue reading somewhere. We might go back to that spot, or we might go somewhere else. I don't know.
Let's go somewhere else, please.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, we'll see.
This is our new reading spot.
Wish me luck, guys. Can you pass me my stuff now?
Yeah.
This probably isn't a great example for the kids watching us over there. How's the book? Annoying? My phone has run out of storage, so I've recruited my sister as my official camera person, and she's gonna use our actual proper camera. So if you notice a difference in like film quality, that's why. It is 3:24. I'm on page 337, and we're gonna move locations because it's getting kind of hot up here and we're getting kind of uncomfortable. So we're gonna try to find a better, shadier spot to read.
Time to count down.
All right, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't fall to my doom. You know what? I'm just gonna live up here. I'm just gonna stay here.
Sounds good.
All right,
I'm gonna
stop
take your
filming and
stuff.
help it.
She survived.
Yay! Okay, so we have obviously moved. This is our new location. We've been here for a while. It is now 4:37, and I'm on page 357. Still Again But Better. It's taking me a while to get through this book. I was hoping I would read it a bit faster than this, but like I said, I'm a really slow reader, so I'm not surprised. Catherine's still my camera person.
You.
I ate my granola bar because I was hungry. Okay, so it's 5:41 p.m. and I just finished Again But Better. It was a very feel-good kind of ending. It wasn't that much. At the beginning of today, I was at this blue marker. Ignore this second blue marker, and now I'm done. So I only read like that much. which isn't a lot compared to what other people read in these 24-hour readathons. But the day isn't over yet. I can now pick up The Titan's Curse by Riordan. I'm clearly back home now. I just made myself a cup of tea. Fun fact, my mom actually made this mug. It looks like a pineapple because it's green on the inside and it's yellow on the outside. It is 6:03 p.m. and I haven't started reading The Titan's Curse yet today, but I'm about to now. When I started this book a while ago, I stopped at page 128, so that's where I'm going to be picking up right now. I might have to look back a little bit just to remind myself of what happened, but I think I remember pretty well what happened, so it should be fine. I haven't really made any progress in The Titan's Curse because I just spent way too long recapping what I've already read. I'm starting to really lose focus. I mean, I usually have a hard time focusing when I'm reading because I have ADD, but I'm starting to have an especially hard time focusing now towards the end of the day, which I kind of expected that to happen. It is about 7 o'clock. Yeah, so anyway, I was just thinking about how I'm going to end this readathon / vlog thing, because at the beginning of this vlog, I think I mentioned that I didn't want to stay up until midnight last night. And one of the reasons for that was because I didn't want to mess with my goal of fixing my nocturnal tendencies, and that's still the case. But I'm thinking, in a perfect world, I don't really want to start and end the readathon sleeping. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't really seem ideal. So I'm thinking I might make an exception to my rule of not staying up too late tonight to be able to stay up till midnight and keep reading. If not to midnight, then as late as my brain will let me. Then again, I'm really losing focus already, and it's only 7 o'clock. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Ideally, in a perfect world, if I was able to focus that late into the night, I would make an exception to my rule of not staying up too late for tonight and just stay up until midnight and read. But I can't picture my brain being able to do that very well, because, I don't know, I can't really focus at night. My brain just doesn't work that way. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of reading done before my mom calls me for dinner. I didn't end up getting to read, like, at all since my last clip because the SD card ran out of space, so I had to deal with that. And now it's like past 8 o'clock and I'm just getting to dinner now. But I'm planning on trying to get some reading done while I eat dinner. I'm still on the same page. Well, no, I'm not on the same page. I think I read like a page. Yeah, I read a page. Good for you, Skyla. Okay, so I didn't end up reading much or like at all really while I was eating dinner like I said I would. I'm having a really hard time focusing, guys. I have to do the dishes because it's my night to do the dishes, but I'm hoping to get a little bit of reading done before I do that, and I'm hoping to get a little bit of reading done after I do the dishes, but I don't know. My brain isn't working so great anymore, guys, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's like our catchphrase on this channel. It seems like in these videos I'm saying we'll see or we'll see what happens quite a lot, so that's like our catchphrase. We're just gonna see what happens. It is now 11 o'clock at night. Exactly. I'm getting kind of tired, and like I already said, my focus is just not even there anymore. I did manage to read a little bit before I did the dishes. Oh yeah, I just came back from doing the dishes, by the way. But I'm getting really lost in thought and just really distracted by everything around me so easily. That's a sign that my brain is turning off for the night. I'm gonna try to read a little bit more before I call it a night. I'm gonna try to read as much as my brain will let me, but honestly, guys, I don't think my brain's gonna let me read very much at this point, but I'm gonna do my best. But first, I'm gonna make myself a cup of sleepy time tea because I drink a cup of sleepy time tea every night.
You're doing that.
Ay, ay, ay. By the way, my mom also made this mug too. If you flip it upside down, it says, look at it from a new perspective. And not to brag, but I gave her this idea. I didn't come up with the idea. I found it on the internet, but I was the one that told her about it. And so she made this mug. So I'm going to take credit for that. I am now on page 134 of the Titan's Curse, and it is 11:34 at night, which means I have less than half an hour of this readathon to go, so I may as well just keep pushing through until midnight and at least try to read. It's very likely that I'm just gonna end up sitting here with my nose in a book for 20-something minutes, but even that's better than just giving up now, you know? So I'm gonna sit here with my nose in a book for the next 20-something minutes, and hopefully I get some reading done in there. Hopefully my brain can focus enough to at least read a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. There's our catchphrase again. In the past 24 hours, I have read a grand total of 113 pages. I read the last 104 pages of Again But Better, and I only read 9 pages of The Titan's Curse. I mean, it could be better, but for me, you know, it's okay. I mean, there's obviously room for improvement, but you know, I very rarely read over 100 pages in one day. I've done something like this before. I mean, I didn't vlog it, obviously, but when I read Everything by Nicola Yoon a couple of summers ago, I was determined to read the whole book beginning to end in one day. So I set aside an entire day, and it literally took me the entire day, and it was the first time I had ever read a book in a single day, and so I was very proud of myself, even though it's pretty short and there's like illustration like things in it, so it's not that crazy. But for me, that's kind of a big deal because I literally never finish a book in one day. People talk about how they finish short books in like one sitting, and I'm like, I would never be able to finish a book in one. Well, never say never, but as of right now, that seems kind of impossible to me. I think one thing that affected how much I was able to read today was this vlog. I feel like I spent a little bit too much time vlogging. I think I have more than enough footage than I need for this video, so that may have affected how much reading I was able to get done today, because I was just looking at the number of pages in Everything, and it's like 300 pages. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this vlog. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.